Well, okay.
It's going.
Oh, we're going. We're
It's
live.
going.
Wait,
Yes.
what? Huh?
Yeah. Oh.
What?
Your what?
Where's your phone?
That's my phone.
Yeah.
Is,
I don't know your
is
phone.
everyone's phone off?
Do you need me to call you?
No, I have it. It's in my hand.
You're like,
Wait,
hey, Mitch, with your phone.
I don't see it being live yet.
You don't see it.
No,
Refresh.
I am refreshing.
Ruff, ruff,
I'm refreshing.
ruff, ruff, ruff. F5.
I'm refreshing.
Brock Lesnar, that shit.
You're special, so special.
Clever joke. Okay.
Really, Chris, you should be doing that with your middle finger.
No, you shouldn't.
Still tempting.
Don't, please, don't.
It's early.
Don't do it.
Before the night's over, I'll go. We all know what that
Nice
finger
little-
smells like.
Story behind it.
Yeah, a little smoking skull.
When do you do the when do we do the plugs for all the like the commercials and stuff? After the break, right? That's
Yeah.
that's the break. Okay, so when we come back from the break.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna mention something about
Hey,
yeah, something.
Huh?
okay. He's got a little something out here playing.
Oh, yeah?
Look at that.
For real?
The light bulb was like flickering. It's about to pop.
How was it?
Like a like a transformer in your
Shut up.
head? What?
Are we live?
Yeah, if that light bulb was on, you'd realize it's your house. You'd have kicked her out like 20 minutes ago.
That's the case. I kick everybody out.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But we're trying to hurry up.
You
Why
might
are you
want
trying
to
to
just
hurry up. What, you got something to do? You got some better place to be?
He's being thoughtful because my wife has to get up really early in the morning.
The cats aren't being thoughtful.
That's outside. That's
Yeah, those mother cats.
Wow. Okay. So
Travis always swimming in pussy.
is it working on your?
Yeah,
I'm good.
viewers,
Yes.
ready.
Okay.
Vámonos.
Yeah.
Today,
All right.
aujourd'hui, ahora.
Click the thing, jackass.
Is it on the right
Snowball.
microphone?
Yeah.
All
Me,
right.
me. Go.
All right. There you go. Live from La Cocina Studios is 175th edition of Houston Wrestling Radio. This is Abel.
This Travis.
This is Chris.
And thank you so much for tuning in today, whether you're on the podcast version or if you're watching live on YouTube. We very much appreciate it. If you're on YouTube, you can interact with us, go into the little chat window, say stuff, because we have Portia back behind the laptop. Say hi.
I'm back. You can't get rid of me yet.
Oh, Lord. Yes.
How's that light bulb working, Travis? Is it coming back? Yeah.
A little brighter.
A little brighter?
Yeah.
Good. A little
Yeah.
wider? You got that 60 watt, 80 or 100 watt?
Yeah, the LED.
The LED? Nice.
Oh,
All right. I told you last week. Yeah. So you can do this remotely. We tested it yesterday. Last week was the pilot. The pilot did not burn out.
The pilot's good.
Yeah.
yes.
So
Welcome to my house.
It's my theme song right here.
Yes. So,
what's on the docket today, Jefe?
well, looks like we got some news to get to. We're still on the road to WrestleMania. We got Lucha Underground stuff going on.
Got several roadblocks to wrestling.
I
And
pulled over.
I'm
To,
not talking about the pay-per-view.
I pulled over to puke.
Did you?
Yeah.
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 Oh,
Must have been the breadsticks I had last night.
yeah.
Aw.
Freaking
Or
Mexican.
all the alcohol.
Yeah.
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drunk alcohol over here.
I'm building up a
Okay.
tolerance. I know it's gonna come handy one day.
Yeah. One day.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're getting like a hump in your back. It's like
That's from the fall.
alcohol storage. No.
Not fun.
Okay.
No, I think the joke you're going for was
Sober people
the
cannot
barrel,
make fun of
the
alcohol.
dogs, you know, the little carry, you know, whatever.
That's
St.
not- that's
Bernard's.
not funny.
That's
St. Bernard. See,
Yeah.
people that don't
See,
drink don't have the right to make fun of
He
alcoholics.
did it, but he didn't laugh.
No.
No,
It
it
wasn't
wasn't
funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this isn't like funny. But
No.
Y'all want to have a laugh? Abel, look down. What are we starting with first?
I don't know. What did you write down on the notes, bitch? Hey, why is it gotta be all that?
Man, a lot of vulgarity and anger in this episode already.
I guess that means news.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So what do we have news wise?
Another episode of ER, apparently.
Oh, really? All right. Who's up on the killing block this time?
You've
Killing?
seen Walking Dead already. You should
Oh,
kill Floor.
yeah.
Kill Floor.
Floor.
Yeah. Luke Harper.
Oh, really? What did he do?
Dark match. Ding ding. Ah!
Is that your reenactment of
Yeah.
what happened?
In a nutshell. No. He sold it as much as he could.
Oh, my leg. My leg. I fallen.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Another one
Damn.
bites the dust.
Okay, what exactly is wrong with
His knee buckled.
so
And he's gone.
so
That
the
Triple
knee,
H
the knee
size.
buckle?
Yeah.
So
He was
Walking
helped
around.
out to the back by Strowman and Wyatt. And you could see him visibly pounding on the mat like mad.
all right, so is this like put some ice on it, or is this
No,
surgery,
no.
or like
No,
6 to 8 months? What,
Dude, WrestleMania is 12 days away.
Yeah.
He's fucked.
Well, it's a good thing they booked New Day in handicap match, and now it's just a six-man tag now.
what?
Oh no, wrong pit. Wrong
Yeah, yeah, you're thinking about the
No.
wrong stable there.
Your light bulb is flicking
pit.
tonight.
Yeah, what are the Wyatts doing? WrestleMania?
Wyatts were
Apparently,
doing anything.
apparently the Wyatts were going to get thrown into this Andre the Giant Memorial blowjob fest thingy.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
The whole roster can just.
All the leftovers.
Yeah.
Bust them out in there.
I'm getting my shitty stables mixed up.
Yeah. Well, Strowman might have left too because he got hit by a fan at that same dark match.
Really?
So new segment of the week. Dumbass of the week.
Yeah.
Chris?
Sponsored by me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently WWE's gonna start prosecuting these mofos for everyone that jumps the rail
Really?
and tries to take over the show. Yeah,
Yeah, it should.
it should.
Yeah.
But I mean, seriously. I mean, come on. Of all people you're going to try to attack, Braun Strowman. Like
Yeah.
we kind of.
You hit them at their strengths, they won't see it coming.
Yeah, man, you go after the biggest dog in the yard, you know?
He's a big kid. Yeah. Yeah. Like I mean, we joke about his wrestling ability, but come on, it's a
He's a big dude, yeah.
big bitch. Yeah.
I don't know if this happened last week
Hmm.
in time when we recorded and we didn't care or it just didn't happen. But apparently, word got out that Sting was going to announce his retirement at
Yeah.
the Hall of Fame.
Ah.
And Sting got caught up with TMZ recently.
Mhm.
Mhm.
What happened?
He says, "I am retired. I never said I was retired."
Hmm.
That's what he said, more or less. I'm paraphrasing. But yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Someone said he's retired.
And then he said he didn't.
Yeah.
Then, like, maybe at the Hall of Fame he will still, but
Announce it.
probably not. I don't know. It's the Peyton Manning thing all over again. Peyton, you're going to the Super Bowl. You're going to retire. I just need to concentrate on the game. And then after he wins the Super Bowl, what, like 3 days later?
No, it was weeks.
Was it weeks?
Because they were holding up on Brock Osweiler. He didn't get his contract renewed until they found out what they were going to do with Peyton. And by then, he didn't give a fuck. And that's why he wanted to come into here.
Mm.
But he's not going to give a fuck here either.
Yeah.
Foosball.
Yeah.
That's your
Oh,
The
That's
big
your-
skin.
the able
yeah.
skin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what? Oh, that's why they. Okay.
Yeah. Robert Roode and Eric Young are out with TNA.
Good for them.
About goddamn time.
Yeah.
Right? What took them so long?
So Bobby Roode and Eric Young. EY.
Wabba woo.
Oh yeah, Wabba Woo.
Oh,
yes.
Wabba woo.
Ooh, Wabba Woo and Bray Wyatt.
Oh no, Wabba woo go to Japan.
Oh,
Ah, so.
that makes much more sense.
Ah.
So yeah, so
That's how
basically they're
seriously
on,
we take it.
yeah, but seriously, I mean, it's they left Impact or TNA or whatever the hell that company's called. But I mean, seriously, those are two originals, right? Like
Yep.
two loyal guys.
The last two originals?
I think so. And with AJ and all the other big guys, those are like it as far as their I mean, their mainstay
Yeah.
name power that they
Daniels and the Guns are in ROH. You know, Aries is in NXT. Joe's in NXT. Who else? Well, Macy Red is probably lying in a gutter somewhere.
have. Probably.
Ken Shamrock's in MMA still.
Felix
Gas
Skipper.
bag.
Yeah, he's probably flipping burgers.
Probably.
LAX. Well, Hernandez is down over in
If
RCW.
there's a fast food joint called Primetime Burgers, Felix Skipper should work there. Every time someone walks in, it's prime time.
Millions of burgers. Millions of burgers. No, wrong.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're with me, and then you.
Yeah.
I'll bring you back in. We work in banking, so you probably like this question.
He likes to bring that up.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm
What
a
if-
banker. I'm important.
I don't
It's
say
not my fault you're losing 20%. Travis, what does $135 million look like?
a lot.
Is that your official opinion as a banker?
Is that's your professional opinion?
I'm rich, biatch.
Hulk Hogan would also know what that looks like.
Yes, you would.
Yeah.
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 The lawsuit with Gawker.
Mhm.
He wound up winning.
Now, remind the good listeners, why was he in a lawsuit with Gawker?
Gawker leaked the Hulk Hogan sex tape,
Gawker.
which got Hulk, which is primarily what got Hogan in a whole bunch of trouble in the first place with WWE. And the stuff that was said 8 years ago.
Right.
The 8 years ago.
Besides all that racist stuff, the sex tape did it too.
Yeah. Yeah. So Hogan won it. He got 110 million off the top, and then just yesterday he was awarded another 25 million in punitive damages. So that brings the grand total to 135.
Wow.
You know what? Good for him.
Really?
Yeah. All the shit that he's been put up with, his wife leaving him and taking all his money.
For an 18-year-old.
Yeah. I mean, like, no, seriously. I mean, he gets a bad rap. He's had a shitty, last decade. Pretty much. Give the guy a break. I'm glad for him. Yeah.
How much is it self-imposed though?
Someone found a sex tape and put it up there. That's someone caught him, said something when in a split second of bad,
out of context in a moment where you thought was personal.
Yeah, you're in a low personal space. I mean, all the things, to go back any further, his son was in jail for the car crash and all this stuff. I mean, this dude's been through a lot of shit last 10 or so years.
And now he's got kicked out of the one place where he's still relevant.
No shit, right?
Like, they made all the effort for him to come back to the Silverdome at WrestleMania 30, and now all of a sudden he's like Benoit level wiped out of his existence.
Yeah. I'm hoping this is going to change some of that, though. I mean, seriously. I mean, it's Hulk fucking Hogan.
Yeah.
Lighten up.
Well, no. Hold on.
That's the best rebuttal ever.
It's one thing to say lighten up. It's another thing to say, here, have 135 million.
I was speaking to WWE. Lighten up.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know. He still seems like a bit of a skis ball. But whatever. I mean, is that really how you need to make money nowadays? Like, maybe we should just make a sex tape and have it leaked, and then we can make a bunch of millions of dollars.
If some
douchebag give you $1 million,
if some douchebag leaked video of you in your private moment that was so embarrassing that you've got your Uber license suspended, that you can't work anywhere, and you have no way of income. You have no way of income whatsoever, and you're supporting Randy. How else would you try to recoup some of that money?
Well, recouping some of that money and then being awarded a ridiculous amount of money is kind of different. I mean, I don't know, talking about $20,000 a year as opposed to 130 some odd million. Come on.
Even with this,
get the fuck out of here.
Even with this, there's no guarantee that Hogan might ever show up on WWE again. So if this closes the door with WWE for good, multiply that per year of how much he would have been getting through his Legends deal, how much he could have been getting on the side through TriStar, through Clutch City Productions, or through another con or fair. All that's per year. All that stuff adds up.
Yeah, that adds up to millions of dollars. But bitch, live like the rest of us for a little while, okay? Come on. He can go out.
I get it.
I mean, I get it, but why are we worshiping this guy? You know what I mean?
It's not worship.
I'm not worshiping him.
Our knees are clean, dude. Look.
What?
Again,
Yeah.
He should. I mean, he's on his knees more than anybody. He should know this, right?
What?
That's it for the news segment.
But okay. That new segment.
I thought it was
something else.
I thought there was
Did we have
more
something else?
when we're talking about it before the show.
It seemed like it was more.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
You want more? Fuck it. Go to WWE.
Why?
Pick something.
Oh.
WrestleMania. We're on the road to WrestleMania.
Oh yeah. Okay. This was something you guys were kind of like, I don't really have anything to say about, but I do. So I'll get on into it. New Day. I enjoyed the segment with the New Day and the League of Nations. I have one small complaint. Well, not small, and it really has more to do with the League of Nations than it does the New Day. But let me say this first. Travis, the thing that you were talking about, New Day, where you want to make sure that they have a target that they're dissing. They
Yeah.
had a target,
Right.
and they were doing it well. They were making fun of each member of League of Nations, and I liked it. It was funny. I was laughing at all the stuff they were saying. Here's the thing that I didn't like. The reactions of the League of Nations playing along with it, like, oh, wow, you're making fun of us so good. I felt like that they should have been, like, more offended and more like, oh, my God, fuck you, you know, and, like, you know, mad about, you know, what they're saying and getting butthurt. But instead they were trying to, like, play it off, like, as if they were both teams that of funnies that do funnies. And, like, you're League of Nations, you don't do funnies, so you should be offended. And they weren't. And that was the thing that kind of killed it for me. Everything that New Day did, I loved. But when they cut over to Wade Barrett jumping up and down going, yeah, he's making fun of me, and like, or Del Rio saying, oh, that's the best you got, and like all that stupid crap, like that killed it for me.
It's they call it the PG era, but it's really the talking era. Like, that's all people do as far as feuds go. They just go, like, one opponent's in the ring, one comes out on the ramp, they talk back and forth. That's what they do. You're thinking of what you're wanting is you're wanting DX versus Nation, where DX would come out dressed as Nation and just tear them a whole new asshole, pretty much. And you have Jim Ross on commentary saying, oh, all the furniture's tore up in the Rock's apartment right now, or something, you know, they ain't there talking. You know, when they get their hands on them, there's going to be some shit.
Yeah.
And it would go back and forth like that. Where, like, could you imagine that? Like if Nation was in the ring and Rock cutting him something, and then, you know, DX came out and started making fun of him and shit. Can you imagine if, like, Nation just sat there and laughed at him?
Yeah. Yeah, like even when we're talking about, like, Jericho and The Rock, you know, when they would go back and forth, Jericho would say something, and The Rock would be like, okay, well, now I got something for you. And then he'd say something back, and Jericho would get, like, flustered and mad. Yeah. You know, but they would still go back and forth. They weren't laughing at each other when they were saying stuff, you know? And I kind of disagree with the thing of this is the era of talking, because back then in the Attitude Era, there's plenty of fucking talking. There's always been a lot of talking.
That led to action.
But he's talking now.
Well, this is
talking back then led to action.
Yeah, and
talking here nothing gets resolved with talking.
Yeah.
On the show.
Yeah.
The only rebuttal I have to that is
to who? You. Oh.
It's 4-on-3.
Me, not you.
New Day can talk all they want. They're about to get destroyed because they're outnumbered. So why should League of Nations take anything New Day says seriously? And for the most part, they were being outnumbered.
From the point of view of Nation.
From the point of view of the Nation. It's like, oh, your head's going to look good on my dashboard in the car. Like, why the fuck do they need to be intimidated when there's more of them than there are of the black people? Like, they're going to go ahead and kill them. So, like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But I do see where you're saying, like, watching it, I was expecting them to be more upset. I kind of had flashbacks of One Night Stand ECW where they were making fun of everybody. And Edge was like just spitting out his water when they brought up Matt Hardy and faking like, oh my God, he got me. Oh, Elizabeth. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But
it's when it goes back to reality era or whatever, it's everybody's, you know, kayfabe's dead pretty much. And you could tell when what's the terminology? Pop the boys. Mm-hmm. If you pop the boys in the back, you're good. And I feel like, and what that basically means is if someone's walking out to the ring or someone's saying something in the ring and it's making the production guys and the boys, the wrestlers all in the back laugh, it means you're popping the boys. You know?
Yeah. Not just that. Did it get the reaction from the crowd?
I don't know.
You know, because that's another issue that I'm gonna point on a couple times tonight. They were in Philly. Mm-hmm. For the most part, that Philly crowd is gonna be into stuff like that because a lot of smart fans are gonna.
But I'm just saying that whole, popping the boys in the back or whatever. That's it feels like it's like too much now. Like everybody's trying to do that. New Day tries to do it every single week. It seems like, and you can even see it when their opponents are in the ring. They're laughing.
They're trying to laugh or not trying to not laugh.
Yeah, and it's all that's all it is. I don't know.
Match of the week candidate: Big E and Rusev.
Oh, okay.
I liked it.
I missed it.
It was a nice big guy match.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes big guy matches can be boring, slow, but this one wasn't. It was nice. It was still hard hitting, and they still had a lot of big throws and things like that. But it was still a good match.
What is there anything in particular made it stand out?
It just felt like there was a lot going on to where you could still keep up with everything.
Well, that was probably because of all the outside shenanigans that kept trying to happen.
Dude, that spear where Big E almost busted his head.
Yeah.
There's a lot of spots that last night that I'm surprised more people didn't get hurt the way they got.
Yeah. Big E went flying.
The spear through the ropes, but he wound up landing.
Give it time. I'm sure it'll happen.
Yeah. We thought
tonight's SmackDown, by the way.
Yeah, we thought he may have hurt his neck or gotten a stinger or something because he kind of landed on his head. But when we watched it again on the replay, he was able to roll onto his shoulder and he was fine. But man, it looked scary from the first viewing.
Okay. You pick something from Raw.
I tuned in about halfway through the AJ Styles Kevin Owens match.
Yeah.
There's something funny about that. You were watching it live, and you're chatting with us, and you said 2 commercial breaks. I hope there's no shenanigans. And then what happened? Like maybe 5 seconds later,
shenanigans.
It's as if you knew.
Fuck, man. That's the same way SmackDown's match ended with AJ and KO.
Okay, I meant to watch SmackDown just for that one match, and I missed it. You watched it.
That could have been my match of the week pick.
Okay, and what happened at the end of that match?
Jericho comes out and starts doing the AJ Styles chant. AJ Styles gets disrupted, but he still gets the upper hand, and he gets Kevin Owens in the calf crusher. He gets Kevin Owens in the calf killer, and AJ and Jericho jumps on the ring, and then that's when AJ breaks it, and then Kevin Owens does a roll up.
No, I said SmackDown, not Raw.
Oh, SmackDown, I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay.
But it ended the same way. First of all, with Jericho chanting, and that's what got AJ Styles distracted. Pop a powerbomb later, Kevin Owens wins.
Okay.
This time, AJ was a little more aware. He saw the first roll up coming, but didn't hit the second one. So,
what do you think of the match? Because you watched the whole thing.
The match was fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, 2 commercials. I mean, it's like 30 minutes.
Really good, back and forth. Owens frog splash. AJ Styles flying around doing his thing. There was a spot where Kevin Owens was outside. AJ does the backflip, trying to do a moonsault, lands on his feet. And then Owens just grabs him and just tosses him onto the guard. Oh, man. There's a lot of good countering back and forth. It was such a good match. I was like, man, they're going to end it the way I don't want to end it. That's the kind of match that you don't save for free television. And the fact that they burned through it twice already, that's like the bad side of, oh, man, let's sign somebody from New Japan, or let's sign somebody from TNA, or let's sign somebody from Pro Wrestling Guerrilla because we know about them, and every match is going to be a dream match. But fuck, man, give us some time. They're just blowing through shit left and right. And again, that goes back to making SmackDown like missable because you're like, oh hey, this is the SmackDown rematch. Why don't you just leave it the fuck alone? And then like rehash the ending. Like it would have been a whole lot better to have seen like Jericho come out to try to cost Styles the match, have Sami Zayn come out, and hey, fuck it, let's end the show with a tag match.
I feel violated for getting so invested into the match. So yeah, there you go. Oh, and the last thing you said, I've never seen a better match on Raw besides Cena versus Punk in 2013. This is how good apparently that match was, and how much he really liked it. The little bit that I saw, the last 5 minutes or so of it, I really liked it too. But yeah, the shenanigans, up and ruined it. I mean, I guess we could throw it on as much as we can. I don't think it's going to be any of our picks
either. But here's how this ties in again with the lackluster booking. So Kevin Owens wants to get a #1 contender for his match, right?
Right.
At WrestleMania.
Yeah.
He picks 3 guys. Fuck it. It's supposed to be Dolph Ziggler, The Miz, and Sami Zayn, which is another loophole that we'll get to in a second. They wound up bringing in Zack Ryder, Sin Cara, and Stardust. Not bad.
Right.
But if you're going to bring in a multi-man match, why the fuck not put AJ and Jericho in there instead of watching another one-on-one match that we've already seen 4 times in the last 7 weeks? Have something happen in that match where they cancel each other out, and oh my God, it's fitting the next pay-per-view afterwards is Payback. Yeah. Have them have a blow-off there. Instead of just doing one more time. Oh, are we going to get AJ versus Jericho at fucking WrestleMania again? What are we going to see? What are they going to give us that we haven't already seen 3 times?
Yeah.
I agree.
Not to mention, you want a good AJ Styles WrestleMania moment, stick him in a fucking ladder match. The guy that's got experience in X Division matches. The guy that's Destination X matches, That's the way to do it, And to have what we ended up getting, it just another stop on the road to pull over before I get to WrestleMania.
So what part are you not liking more? The fact that AJ and
Jericho
again,
instead of doing something different in the booking.
Yeah.
And you lose not how we feel on our own, but they did lose some star power having Neville hurt in this ladder match. So why not put AJ and Jericho in there? An 8-guy ladder match with those 2, that would have been awesome. Yeah. Instead of seeing something that we've already burnt through.
And as good as Jericho is, I think that AJ Styles would be benefited by having a different opponent. I just don't. No disrespect to Jericho, but I think the match with what I saw from Owens, that was already better than what I was seeing with Jericho. Because he can keep up a little bit quicker with I mean, they can keep up a little bit quicker than what Jericho can. Yeah. But to your point, if you have them in a ladder match, and it's gonna, that would protect everybody involved.
Not to mention, from the other hardcore wrestling fan point of view, adding AJ Styles and Chris Jericho to this ladder match might have been an easier pill to swallow than just having Kevin Owens in the ladder match, with their perception being, oh man, we should get fucking Owens versus Zayn 1-on-1. Because that's another avenue that a lot of people are going to probably be griping as, oh man, they built this up since Royal Rumble. Why can't we get Zayn versus Owens 1-on-1 for the title?
Built it up since before Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Well, on WWE Raw television, not NXT.
Okay.
Just on the main roster.
I guess definitely not ROH.
Yeah. Why not? If they're not going to give at least the hardcore wrestling fan, the robot fan, the Sami Zayn versus Owens 1-on-1 match, it'd be easier to swallow if it's a ladder match with fucking AJ Styles and freaking Chris Jericho.
Here's another point that I haven't heard mentioned yet. Take your product and put value on it. You have a multi-man ladder match, and you've already told the audience that 3 of those guys
are lesser opponents that Owens
because the heel Owens figured that these guys are low enough on the or lower enough than him, then he could have one of those.
That he'd rather fight one of those 3 guys 1-on-1 instead of Ziggler.
That's what I took it as. Yeah, I took it as Stardust,
Ryder,
Zack Ryder, and Sin Cara are just beneath everybody because those are essentially like the jobbers. Yeah, because that's who the heel wanted to pick. Yeah, that's the way I've grown up in wrestling. When the heel has picks their own opponents, it's usually the weakest person.
I mean, hell, we've seen this before where somebody would have picked like Torito,
Gilbert or Spike or somebody.
Yeah. So basically, those 3 are the equivalent of Stardust, Sin Cara.
In your biggest show of the year, why should I care that these 3 guys that you just told me are worthless? Yeah. In this ladder match for the Intercontinental title.
3 out of the 7 guys you already know aren't going to win, and you don't give a shit about.
Exactly.
It's just extra bodies out there in a match that's already going to be a cluster.
And then the 4th guy shouldn't be in it.
Who's that?
mean, didn't we just have this whole fucking argument last week? Oh man, WrestleMania is gonna suck because Dolph Ziggler lost and now he's not in this match.
Oh yeah.
How the fuck did Ziggler end up in this match? I thought he's not supposed to be on this match.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So
Ziggler wasn't supposed.
Am I supposed to like have a brain fart and forget that Ziggler's not supposed to be on this pay-per-view? What? Whose dick did Ziggler suck to finally get on the show without us knowing?
Stephanie's.
Make a lot of sense.
That's a really big dick.
That's what Triple H said.
It's bigger than his nose.
Whoa!
Uh,
Hey, did we finally give a name to the bill? Is it Dingy? What were we calling it?
Dinger.
the dinger? I don't know.
I thought you said before the show.
Oh, that's what I said. The dinger.
Was it Ding or Dingy?
Dingy?
So we bring up WrestleMania talk and we decide to talk about the belt. Does that show how obviously we care about this pay-per-view coming up?
I was gonna bring this up later on. Like, where's the anticipation for WrestleMania? Like, did this feel like the second to last Raw?
Let me help you out. This could be Taker's last WrestleMania.
Well, that's gonna help him out because he doesn't like Undertaker.
Do we want to talk about that now?
Well, I just mentioned it.
okay.
So go for it.
That's a segue.
I see.
He forgets since he's not behind the wheel anymore.
We've heard this for the last 5 years, but we've heard it from the IWC. We haven't heard it from WWE explicitly.
This could be his last match. This could be his last WrestleMania.
Yeah, if Taker loses, he's gone. Like actual stipulation, boom. And on the one hand, I'm like, okay, good, they're finally acknowledging this. But on the other hand, it's like, well, that makes this match even more predictable. Of course, Taker's gonna win. Taker's not gonna, go away and be gone forever because of a match stipulation. And Shane's definitely not gonna, win control of the company and this and that. Of course, Taker's gonna win, and it's gonna be the lame thing, and that's it. That's it. Yeah.
Travis, do you want to talk? Or you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
I have my own thoughts on what could happen.
Then spill them.
I don't know if you're thinking.
Maybe
not. I don't know. I'm out there, dude. I'm out there. I don't know.
Let me.
Diesel? No.
Yeah.
Oh.
A train?
No. No. Okay.
Are we on the same train of thought?
Kachiga.
Kachiga.
You two need to get a room.
All right. Is it y'all two the ones that always do? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
We'll come up with our own thing.
we do. Okay. All right. So my thought was, once I heard that Sting flat out said, "I'm not retired," I'm thinking Undertaker's about to win. It's WrestleMania time. What's the biggest thing everybody wanted to see at WrestleMania? Undertaker's about to win. Lights go out.
You want to win?
Shut up. Then you hear Sting's music. Sting comes down, or is already in the ring, or whatever the case may be.
He falls from the rafters.
Sure.
He's under the ring for 6 hours.
Anyway, you get
7.
You get the stare down. Between Undertaker and Sting.
Uh-huh.
The audience loses their shit.
Uh-huh.
And
It
then
isn't a snow like every other place in Dallas.
Shut up.
and then basically, shenanigans after that, and Shane wins because of the interference from Sting.
But what's going to be the payoff? Because Taker is officially retired.
Here's the payoff that he didn't touch on. I was at a different place.
See, you're over here, I was over here.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate
So
here.
all that fucking flirting for nothing.
Hey, sometimes the chase is better than the catch.
I'm jealous over here.
This is actually a good thing, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because you do not want to end WrestleMania with 85,000 people out of 100,000 people booing that Roman Reigns is leading with the title.
Mm-hmm.
You want to end WrestleMania with the fans on their feet chanting "Thank you, Taker," because Taker loses to Shane McMahon. This is ending WrestleMania.
Oh, bullshit.
This is ending WrestleMania.
No. It's not in WrestleMania.
Especially if Roman Reigns loses to Triple H and then he causes Undertaker to lose. And we get the heel turn that we want, siding with Shane.
Wait, who's siding with Shane?
Roman.
Roman siding with Shane? How's that a heel turn?
It's not a heel turn.
That's
Or
a
he tries to
face
build,
turn.
or he tries to further a face turn because he's going against Triple H by getting him fired, by helping Shane beat the Undertaker. Reigns can't beat Triple H for the belt, so he helps Shane McMahon beat the Undertaker, so the Triple H is out of the company.
What? No. If it's gonna be the last match of Undertaker, excuse me. Let me back up. If this was gonna be the last match on the card, they need to build it as Taker's last match. You can see Undertaker on the top of the poster, the final hit.
Well, when they advertised that Ric Flair could have his last match at 24 if he lost to Shawn Michaels, was it already a given that Ric Flair was going to lose, or did they build him up enough as a character that he could have actually beaten HBK and kept wrestling?
Well, it's kind of a different build, though, because he was having matches every single week building up to Mania. This is just...
And the other problem is they had months to advertise Ric Flair versus... Right. They had about a month to advertise Ric versus Shawn, that it could be Ric's last match. This is a week and a half that we're getting.
That wasn't the last match in the card.
So good, and I think that one of the things that added intrigue to the storyline, which it seems as though they've completely abandoned, is the fact that Shane has something on Vince. Like, this has turned more into, okay, Vince versus Shane, but with Taker as proxy, but we don't have the real intriguing part is what's in the box. What has Shane got in store for WWE? Why is he at odds with Steph? Like, what? All that mystery. Like, they just kind of walked away from it.
Are we supposed to forget about all that?
I don't know.
Because that was like an intriguing part. Like, Vince's, it's almost as if it was like an improv throwaway line that Vince added at the last second, like while he was in the ring.
Yeah, like the writers were like, "Oh shit, now we have to."
What box? Do you know what box he's talking about? I don't know about a box.
I didn't write nothing about a box. Shit, now we gotta come up with a box.
So now it's,
what's in the box?
Now it's,
I don't know.
Now it's 4 weeks. Still don't know why Undertaker's on Vince's side.
He's his bitch. Vince just told us.
And it still seems as though Undertaker's not fully on Vince's side. Which, I mean, I guess you could say, oh, this is a slow burn, but at the same time, it's like, where is Taker's head on this? Like, Taker's been like, okay, it's not on my hands, but now, and then the next week, I'm going to kick Shane's ass, I'm going to kick Vince's ass, and now Vince is like, oh, don't worry, he's my bitch, I got this. Like, no, you don't got this. Like, who said that you got this? Taker didn't say you got this. Who told you to put a bomb on? I didn't tell you to put a bomb on. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, basically.
That's cool.
All right, well, gets a couple every now and then. Well, we'll bleed into this. Reigns against Triple H.
I still don't care.
I thought it was a little cool.
Wait, there was the whole thing this week, right? They were leaving.
They're leaving. The thing comes up. There's Roman. He goes in there, starts whipping Triple H's ass, and then Triple H kind of scurries away into the vehicle, and they peel out.
Yeah.
That was a hard balance to take last night. Because that was the most manufactured shit. At its dumbest, that's WWE creative. Making that look so painfully, obviously unorganic. Of Roman Reigns waiting under there as soon as the doors open with the light above it to make it look like a T900 with the vest on and go walk in there and beat the hell out of Triple H. That sucked.
Really?
For me.
What?
The promo, however, is what they should be doing with Roman. Short, sweet, highlight the positives, and get him the fuck out of there. He wasn't in there more than 2 minutes. Stephanie ran her mouth. He grabbed the mic. He didn't say anything. He just grabbed the mic and covered it. He got a reaction from the crowd without saying anything. Right? And then he just went on 30 seconds and told him, look, in your ring, in your stadium, I'm meeting your husband. I'm taking back the title. And then Stephanie tried to hit him and he blocked it. Yeah. Again, 2 moments of impact that he made in the storyline without saying anything.
Yeah.
And then he just left.
Okay,
was it.
Was this before or after the whole?
This opened the show.
That opened the show.
This opened the show.
Okay.
But they replayed it later
on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That was it.
Yeah. I don't know. I still thought it was fun, him going down and beating up Triple H inside
I see what Chris is saying, where it feels forced. Like,
but this is wrestling.
No. I don't mean that. I mean forced as in They know he's getting booed. What can we do to fix it? What can we do that's going to show him like he's a badass? Oh, let's have him wait for him, and at first, I was missing part of it. Like I was going back and forth. So when I saw him like reach into the car, I didn't see Triple H. I just saw like Stephanie go in the car, and then I saw him go in there and I heard her yelling. And I was like, "What the? Is he raping her with that woman?"
There's too much.
Oh my!
There's too much time between the door.
That's all you want.
There's too much time between the door opening and Reigns getting in there for Triple H to either lock the door or tell the driver put it in D and press the pedal to the metal. Yeah, like if I'm seeing Dean Ambrose getting a barbed wire bat and then this week getting a fucking chainsaw, I'm expecting death on this program.
Yeah.
Run this motherfucker over. He's gonna win a lot of fans by killing Roman Reigns. Fuck this guy and his kids and his family and everybody. All Samoans, get this fucker off my television. Why is this car not moving? Why is he getting raped in the parking lot? No, this is not. I don't get this. You can't sell me Ambrose buying a chainsaw from an old man and then Roman Reigns not getting run it over by Triple H. This doesn't work. Does not compute. So Control Alt Delete this shit, please.
Maybe their driver was like, "Fuck it."
Don't sugarcoat it. What do you really think about it?
Yeah. It's like I don't get paid.
It stinks.
I don't get paid to run motherfuckers over. You take care of your own damn problems. I just drive.
That's the conversation I want to see.
Yeah.
Triple H in the back, just go.
Like, there's a dude there.
Bitch, I got 2 strikes.
I'm not gonna get run over. I'm not gonna get arrested for your bullshit.
With that 20% cut,
You saw what they're doing to Jared, right? I can't go in there.
I'm too pretty for jail.
They go like, and they're like, shit, I'm trying to just drive.
I do not want to lose my virginity in jail to a guy in my pooper. No.
Again.
Stephanie will take care of that.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Do we have any listeners left? Do we have any viewers left? Do we pin everybody?
Dean Ambrose. Does my point get further solidified from last week?
No, you're further wrong from last week. Fuck you. That shit was cool, and they are still furthering the point that this guy is going to be this generation's hardcore dude, crazy dude. They're passing more torches to him. He's gonna have like
here we go.
Yeah, he's gonna have whatever moment he winds up having. It's not gonna be the barbed wire. It's not gonna be the chainsaw. Those might be somewhere in there, elements of it, but he's gonna wind up having his own thing with his own stamp, and I look forward to whoever the hell they're gonna put him with next week. Maybe Sabu. I don't know. Someone fucking hardcore.
It's Sandman with the kendo stick.
Sandman. There you go. Boom.
That should
have been this week because until they came back to Texas. But
yeah.
Either way, no, I'm digging this. This is working, turning him into furthermore.
Do you see Lesnar getting hit with that bat?
No, I see him getting hit with something else that Dean comes up with on his own.
Do you see Lesnar getting cut with a chainsaw?
No.
Then why the fuck are we getting out with the chainsaw? Again, they're giving me the Walking Dead element. I want somebody to get cut the fuck up on the show now because they're bringing out chainsaws and barbed wire bats. At least when I saw a flaming table, somebody was going to go through that fucker. And people did go through that fucker.
Yeah.
How many people did chainsaw Charlie kill with that chainsaw?
He never chainsawed nobody.
So why are we seeing
there wasn't a chain on it?
There wasn't? No. No, I don't know, man. It's piquing my intrigue because I want to see what he's going to wind up doing. But he's getting
dig up Terry Funk at
somewhere in Texas.
They made him drive all the way to Philly.
I know. Yeah,
they couldn't have done this They could have done this backstage in Dallas, like at the stadium before the show. Like, hey,
you have 4 hours of pre-show. I mean,
3 hours of pre-show, 4 hours of the main show, and apparently they advised the Sky cable channel overseas in Europe to expect an overrun between 5 and 20 minutes.
Wow, that's enough.
You should have had Terry Funk at Access. And he could have done that shit live in front of everybody. Had a little.
He could have chainsawed a motherfucker.
That's another thing. Dean started cutting up a table in wherever they're at. Was it like a bar?
Or something. And Tits McGillicuddy back there just like hid behind the dude.
Yeah,
that was kind of funny.
Well, it was a crazy man with chainsaw cutting up the table.
Yeah, but none of them ran away. None of them ran away though. They're all like, I'm a hide, kind of, but I'm still
put some lube on that. I'll try it.
Can you imagine? I don't know. No, think about it.
Put a bunch of rubber tongues on it.
Again, this guy.
Finally, the first good idea you had all month. That's why I'm afraid to go to your new apartment, man. I don't know what I'm gonna find, and I don't want any of that shit in my car.
It's
I've
all
seen
Randy's.
things,
It's not
man.
mine.
I've seen things, man.
And if you don't want any part of it, you know it's gotta be bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we should probably.
But could you imagine that though, being in a restaurant or something, and you're seeing this conversation in the background, like you're like maybe 20 feet away, and you,
Yeah.
you see this,
None of these motherfuckers ran.
yeah, but then this guy just busts out. First of all, he brings a chainsaw with him. That's crazy enough as it is. But then the other guy just.
At least Ambrose sold it. Like this can't still work.
Yeah.
Shit, it works.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
Yeah,
so what's
that
next?
was funny.
Sandman with a kendo stick.
Yeah, sure. Why
Jeff
not?
Hardy with a ladder.
No.
Muhammad Hassan with a bomb.
Yes.
You mean Jeff Hardy with drugs, but whatever.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
Needles.
Yeah.
There you go.
Syringes. Yes.
Yeah.
Heroin.
Yeah.
What else? Should we go to the listeners?
Do we have anything?
Horse, do we got
We
anything?
do.
This is it for Raw, actually. So, what?
All right.
Okay.
Lay it on us.
All right. So first,
Good
first,
stuff.
Gawker's appealing. So he ain't getting that. So he might not be getting that money after all, Hogan.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
going to be held up in appellate
Oh,
court
yeah.
forever.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Next.
Yeah.
All right. So, and also we had a couple people, Scott from Scotland was like, what the hell is Chris wearing?
The beanie.
Never seen a beanie before? What the fuck?
I've worn this around you. What the fuck?
He's
At certain times of the night, this is the only lingerie I wear.
Well, he's Scottish, of course he was. He never
Well, he was
left drinking.
He was taking a break.
Well,
for his liver.
Yeah, well.
So if he's back on the
He's taking a break because Santiago last night went off hardcore. So I'm sure he needed drink a lot of fluids, man.
Mm-hmm.
Drink a lot of fluids.
But water fluids, not other
Powerade.
Yeah.
Electrolytes. Electrolytes.
electrolytes.
That's what
Yeah.
gingers crave.
Yeah.
Correction. The Ziggles match from last week, he couldn't pick his own match. So this is the match that they picked for him. That was the stipulation.
Okay.
That was not made clear to me.
I can see it. Take a count.
That was not made clear to
I
me.
get it.
That's it.
Okay.
No,
Yep,
there's
yep.
more. There's more.
Oh,
Jericho is in hot water protecting Neville from last week because him and Robinson got in a big old fight about it.
On live TV.
Well, no, it was also in the back.
Well, no, what happened was on live TV.
Well, yeah, it happened. Yeah.
There was other stuff. In there.
That case, dumb. Next.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Hey, who all is saying all this stuff here? You know, give them shout outs.
Okay. Well, we have.
It's one person asking all the questions.
Oh, just one repeat.
I came up with the idea to do this, and you said no because we don't want people to know how many people don't listen to the show, and now you want to backtrack. Just sit there.
That was him.
What's next?
Okay. Next one is. All right.
Who says this one?
Can't fix it.
All right. It's from WWE Pro 2000. Australian viewer.
Ah, Australia. Aussie.
Oi,
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 oi.
oi.
I'll go to Outback Steakhouse tomorrow just for
Oh,
y'all.
don't
Yeah.
do it.
Get a
Oh.
blooming onion.
Throwback specials, man. $12 for a 12-ounce sirloin.
Too bad their steaks suck.
What? This is you. You'll stick any meat in your mouth.
I didn't say I wouldn't.
Oh, so now I know what you mean when it says it sucks.
Portia?
How do y'all think Shane versus Taker should go?
I said my thing.
I like your thing.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's gonna happen.
Because there's no payoff unless they can both survive until next WrestleMania.
Yeah. Well, aside from that, here's what should happen. Shane wins somehow, maybe with help of somebody else, and then he takes control of Raw. Taker goes away. We never see him again. And then next night on Raw, Shane and whoever was his help say, hey, this is the new Raw. This is a new era, and usher in a bunch of stuff. And then Triple H takes over NXT, and there's like a Raw versus NXT craziness.
There's still a week before WrestleMania, and Cena is still hashtagging WrestleMania posts on his Twitter. There could still be an inkling of hope that Cena might actually fill in for Shane. Or somehow they change this.
Or he's the one that makes the save.
Yeah.
He's the one that's going to be the deciding factor
Yeah.
for Raw. Yeah.
One more?
Ryan Hiller, what's up, Ryan? Is
Hey.
saying that Shane will win and he'll rehire Undertaker.
Okay, wait. Say that again?
Shane will win and
Uh-huh.
he'll rehire Undertaker.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah. 'cause
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah, I
situation.
guess. Yeah. I still don't want to see Undertaker again, but okay.
Again, people are still confused. Why does Taker want part of this match to begin with?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, they put me in a match. Thanks, Vince. We get my payday, brother.
And last but not least,
Ugh.
Hector wants to know, what does Kevin Dunn think about this Raw that just transpired?
Oh man, Kevin Dunn's been MIA for a while. Have we even done this since we hit the?
I don't think we have. No.
Because it's video now.
Yeah,
It kind of breaks the facade.
Yeah, it breaks the illusion there. Yeah.
But we can try it.
Well, I mean,
Well, is Kevin Dunn in the mood? Does he have an opinion about last night's Raw, or is he just as lost as we are?
Well, see, the thing is, Kevin Dunn, I'm Kevin Dunn, and I wasn't there last night.
Where were you?
Well,
It's not like you to miss Raw.
well, we kind of took some time off. I don't know if you noticed, there's a lot of weird camera angles. The production crew was kind of shitty. I know that's because we
Was
weren't
that
there.
your kid that died?
No, I didn't kill any kid. And so we were out there. Well, we weren't out there. Right? We were in Cabo. Okay, we're in Cabo, taking a break before the big show. So we had the apprentices and rookies and stuff take over the show, and I think they did all right. But man, they fucked up. They fucked up all the camera angles. I tell you.
What do you think about all the injuries? Are you gonna actually wrestle this year?
Fuck that. I don't want to get injured. This is barbaric shit that we put on. This is crazy.
If you could just get rid of all the wrestling, it'd be fine, right?
Yeah. We just have talking
Like Impact.
no, well, like the New Day and the League of Nations. That shit was gold.
You want 3 hours of that, right?
Yeah. Just have them talking back and forth, and then maybe yeah.
And then wearing the
Yeah.
tights and stuff. Just get rid of that too.
Yeah, just having Natalia go out there, shake her titties every now and again, and then have her go back and
Have her have a Snickers.
yeah.
Why is it Eva Marie on the main roster yet?
Big stickers? She's doing something on the main roster.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how she climbs the ladder?
Yeah, boys in the back and they climbing her like a tree. Tell you what, it was fun. Cabo was fun.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have Eva with us, but
So when
next time
we ask how good is Raw, which type of Raw, we get his Cabo experience.
yeah, because it's wrong.
Because you weren't there, right?
Yeah, those fucking amateurs. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Your road to Mania hits the coast, right?
Yeah, we kind of took the long way around. Had a couple of pina coladas, one in each end.
So do you think like maybe next year we'll get like a
Also had pina colada flavored condoms. Yeah, that's good.
Do they taste the same after?
Yeah, there's a bit of an aftertaste, kind of.
sticks to your throat?
Yeah. It's a little bit of a sweet and low type of,
Do you
aftertaste.
do you turn those inside out so you can use the same one again?
Well, it kind of stings because of the little lubrication. It doesn't feel right.
But you do it though.
No. That's why you should. I'm fucking Kevin Dunn. I'm rich. I can have all the fucking different flavored lubed up condoms I want. I don't need to reuse them. I have a year's supply.
You give those to the new guys, right?
Yeah, fuck those new guys. Literally. I'm Kevin Dunn.
We will get a cease and desist in 48 hours. I promise you that. That's it for
I'm
Raw.
sure there's some Slater in there somewhere too. I don't know.
You want to take a break?
Are we ready for break portion? Was there anything else? Are we done?
No, I think we're good from
That's
this
good.
end. Like, we
Okay.
should stop right there.
Yeah, I need a cigarette after that. No.
In a condom, apparently.
All right, let's go to break.
All right, YouTube guys, stick around. We're not going
Stick
anywhere.
around, yeah.
Yeah.
The break is for podcasting purposes, recording and
Yeah.
whatnot. Oh Jesus. Oh, now you're getting up this time. Okay, that's fine.
Any YouTube special stories that y'all like to do?
You want to
Hell
do
no.
Walking Dead?
No.
Walking Dead. What
Yeah.
about it?
Want to talk about it?
Oh, we can.
Latest episode.
Wait, okay, hold on. Spoilers, y'all.
Spoiler alert.
Spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
Spoilers.
No, we don't need to walk in there. We need to get out of here. Nasty.
We're doing a break. This is a special.
Well,
YouTube
all you need to do is save the file.
Yeah, save the file, get back to your chair, and we'll start round two.
Can
How
I
hard
go,
is that?
Can I go potty first?
Yeah, go potty.
How complicated y'all gotta make things be? Like everything was just fine when it was just three of us. Knew what we had to do and when to do it.
Well, y'all did too.
Chris, it sounds like
Y'all
you-
in here.
Sounds like you have some sort of ulterior motive. Like you have something else you gotta do.
He still doesn't get it.
Shit. Proof that sometimes even I have a heart.
No, you
Every
don't.
once in a while.
Yeah, it thumps every once in a while.
There's chest pains.
I like having the feeling of actually being welcome at somebody's place. I don't want to fuck that up. This is the only place besides my apartment that I frequent. I want to keep it that way.
It's all lies. I'm gonna refill my water. So I guess we are not talking about Walking Dead.
Nah.
Episode sucked. It was slow, boring. Someone died. There you go.
Aww.
God damn
It stinks.
it.
Pretty much.
I compare Walking Dead to NXT right now.
We'll get that here in a second.
Ryan did say that he did pop a boner for Kevin Dunn. So
That's disgusting.
Oh my.
take it as you want it.
Oh
Looks
geez.
like there's gonna be 5 people here next week unless you put your foot down. Sweet. Next week back to 2.
All right. So then, should we get started on round dose? All right. There we go. Ready?
Yep.
All right, guys, and we are back. Thank you for sticking through our commercial break. We very much appreciate it. We got, didn't Scott start back up stoppage time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometime with
Kiro and Hammer.
Hero and Hammer. Yeah. So check them
We're
out.
2 games into the Dynamo season.
Yep.
We raped Dallas last weekend 5-0.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
That's how it's done.
Dallas. Yeah.
Matter of fact, the team's gonna be at my branch next week. All of them.
Really?
They're gonna be doing a photo shoot because we have an old. Someone told me at work it's either from the Terminator or from some other movie, but there's an old movie from the 80s, and they used the vault that's in that building, old school Yorkshire vault.
Really?
And they used it in the movie. That's where all the Dynamo players are gonna come out of one at a time as like a photo walk or something.
You
So
said
the- all-
Terminator or RoboCop?
One of the two.
It's RoboCop because RoboCop was shot in Houston. Not
Part 1
Terminator.
or part 2?
Part 2. RoboCop 2 was shot in Houston.
Okay.
Terminator wasn't shot in Houston.
Okay,
there
that's what I was
was
thinking.
no vault in Terminator.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
It had to
too.
have been RoboCop.
So the team's gonna be there.
Well, that's
Yeah.
fucking
I'm gonna
badass.
take my jersey and a silver Sharpie.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sign the way you sign your checks so I can afford it.
Yeah. So, ta-da.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Not to mention another co-promotion between Pop Culture Rewind and Cast Request.
Steals my own thunder. I was about to get to that. Yeah. Yeah.
Snatch it
I'm
up.
over here trying to do some man to you guys
Yeah.
so I can get some play and you steal my thunder. Shit, man.
I don't know what that means, but okay. So, yes, it dropped today, actually.
Yeah.
Our next venture that we did this back in January with our review of Star Wars Force Awakens.
Oh.
Now, myself and Xavier from Pop Culture Rewind, we are teaming up with Mandy from Cast Request, who she is a wrestling fan herself. She dropped this off for me. She gave me her own personal Stone Cold Steve Austin wallet that she had back in the 90s. Yeah. Oh, and the event that she went to, Goldust was there, and she kept some of the Goldust from it.
Nice.
See if I can. Okay, it's sort of,
Yeah,
it's sort of work. It's sort of
worked
work.
a little
Yeah,
bit, yeah.
But then it's still work. But thank you, Mandy, for the wallet.
You know
Appreciate
how
it.
many wrestlers had
About
those
as much
stuck to
action
their
I'm gonna get from her.
Yeah.
There you go.
the wrestlers had all those stuck to their back after Goldust had their match or whatever?
About 1, 2, 3,
On
4,
their
5.
back, if they're lucky.
About 7.
Yeah.
About 7. Right?
That was 7?
Oh.
Jesus, they're like glitter.
Yeah. All right. So, but you know, that's the new episodes came out today. We actually did a review. We're actually doing a series. We're reviewing most of the Batman animated movies.
Ooh.
So part 1 was Mask of the Phantasm.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah. So part 2 is coming out pretty soon.
Is it Return of the Joker? Yeah! Batman Beyond, motherfuckers.
So be on the lookout, popculturerewind.com and also castrequest.com. Also on iTunes and on Facebook as well too. So check it out. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. Yeah.
Awesome. Wow. All right. Well, there goes some plugs. Should we squeeze in a plug there for
For the rest of our common folk,
yeah.
WrestleCon's coming up in 2 weeks.
Yes,
WrestleMania
WrestleCon.
weekend.
WrestleMania weekend, Friday, Saturday. There's going to be a lot of people there signing autographs, and I'm going to get you guys a list, a more comprehensive list, maybe.
WrestleCon.com.
Yeah.
All the people are on
There's
there.
a lot of people.
Yeah.
A
And-
lot of people.
Big thanks to our friends at Clutch City Productions.
Clutch City, Clutch City, Clutch City!
Yeah,
It's been a while since he's done that.
It has been a while.
they got a lot of folks showing up. I can't rattle them off.
That
off
list
the top
was
of my head.
it was a huge list like months ago. I can imagine what it is now. There's a lot of fucking people there.
Yeah, a lot. So, as you know, the last couple of years, go to WrestleCon. You're not gonna regret it. You're gonna get autographs from like everybody that's an independent
You know what you can do?
not signed with WWE.
You know what you could do? You can go after this is finished, or if you're listening to this later, go to our YouTube page.
Mm-hmm.
Check out our past videos. I put up some nice little compilation videos from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
New Orleans. Yeah, we were there. We had a good time. We met some really cool people. Some legends, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool. So check out that and leave a comment that you saw.
Yeah. So, kind of full disclosure here. We were kind of planning on making a big trip of it, going out there, being in Dallas all up in the entire weekend and everything, but plans kind of fell through. Just life happened. So I'm not going to Mania.
Money happened.
Money happened. You're not going to Mania. Chris is going to Mania.
What?
You're going to Mania. Yeah.
Don't remind me.
Yeah.
So I'm actually trying to sell my ticket.
And
Are you serious?
Yeah,
we were.
Fuck, dude. There's $180. Minneapolis, Minnesota in July. They're opening the new Viking Stadium, and the opening concert for rock. It's going to be Metallica, Avenged Sevenfold, and Volbeat.
Nice.
General admission tickets are $150 plus tax through Ticketmaster, and it adds up to about $180. So if I can get $100 for a WrestleMania ticket, I am good to go.
You are going to have a better show there than you are at WrestleMania, probably.
I'm having a better show right now here with you guys while I'm staring at the phone than I'm having at WrestleMania. It's not saying a lot though.
Oh.
Must be the Coke talking.
But anyway, I'm gonna try to make my way to WrestleCon, and this guy's trying to convince me to have him and us be at WrestleCon. I don't know if it'll happen, but we'll have more information for you next week. If we're there, say hi, and if you recognize us, then shake our hand.
Stay or die.
Call Chris a jerk to his face. He might chop you, or you could chop him. He likes the chops.
For only $5, you can chop.
Yeah. He likes it.
I'll have the Purell.
Yeah.
Don't want to catch nothing over
That's
there, man. Dallas, those people.
Yeah.
Not our listeners.
No,
the rest of y'all
no.
motherfuckers in Dallas.
Yeah. Like Daryl Hughes. He's Dallas, but he's a
Daryl Hughes is the exception to the rule.
Yeah, old doll rule. Yeah.
Everybody else.
So WrestleCon. That's not all. We have WrestleThon.
Ooh.
Yes, WrestleThon.
Are they edible?
Like thong?
No G. Just THON. WrestleThon is coming up. The charity live streaming events where they play wrestling video games to raise money for Child's Play charity. This is a third year running, so this is WrestleThon 3, and
this is the one where Andre fights Hogan.
Right. Yes. This is where Andre fights Hogan. They've got some more sponsorships. They're going to be a little bit more organized this year. It's going to be pretty cool. We've already heard some of the stuff that they're going to do. They got official sponsorship from 2K Games, so that's pretty awesome.
They're still working on trying to do a meetup with Xavier Woods online to play.
I hope so. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool if they could get a hold of them, a hold of him. For us that are going to be volunteers there, Taco Cabana said they were going to hook us up with some tacos.
Ooh, those tortillas! They taste just like my mom's.
Yeah. So it's a cool little event. We'll get more info for you soon, but it's going to be soon after WrestleMania. So keep your eye out for that.
And it's for a good cause.
Yes, good cause. Child's Play charity.
I take the chops for free there.
Yeah. Basically, they're a charity that gets money together to give to hospitals for children that are in the hospital for extended periods of stay, so they have toys and stuff to play with while they're there.
Yep.
Ta-da! So that is
not it.
Because
we also have Comic Palooza coming.
Oh, chingao! Comic Palooza.
And they're moving the date up. It used to be Labor Day weekend.
It's in June now.
Yeah, but now it's in June.
Yeah.
And one of the big names on the wrestling side of things. Woo! The Nature Boy styling and profiling.
Clutch City Productions.
Clutch City, yes.
Yes.
I'm tired. I already gave him a 3-pack. Fuck.
Our friends from Collection Aid Productions
Yeah.
are making that happen with
Friends, plural, as in Gilbert.
well, Gilbert and his crew.
He has a crew?
It's Gilbert.
He has a posse?
He has
Gilbert.
a posse.
It's
Do
Gilbert.
they snap when they walk?
Right?
Yeah, there's an Asian kid.
They got leather jackets with the collars on.
Yeah, there's Elmer. You know, and there's somebody else. Well, no, I don't think Elmer's one of those guys. There's another
No,
one.
he's not.
There's several of them. That are his-
They run around like roaches.
Yeah.
You never know which one it is.
Like you're in the ghetto and you see a hood rat up there?
Yeah. Roaches in black T-shirts that say Clutch State Productions.
Now you're being racist.
Oh,
Jerk.
brown T-shirts?
NXT! NXT, Travis.
What about it?
Tell me something from the show you like.
There is an episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something. I'll kick this thing off right now.
Ooh,
Okay.
kick it right in the face.
The big thing, the reveal was the announcement that we got.
So Nakamura Shinsuke-san.
I already knew about that
Oh.
months ago when it
Yeah.
broke and we were supposed to pretend like we didn't know about it.
Mm-hmm.
The first match that I remember seeing last week
After tape.
after we taped, because we recorded a week or a day later with you guys, mind you, the TV was still muted.
Right.
And we're just kind of not even paying attention all the way to the show, but we're just kind of having around it because it was on a big screen. Ciampa.
Tommaso Ciampa.
Tommaso Ciampa.
Ciampa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. He was fighting Jesse Sorensen.
Yeah.
Now, usually when a match,
Hometown neck breaker.
there you go. No, that's kind of rude.
I know.
He broke his freaking neck, Abel.
He did.
Yeah. So anyway,
That's his claim to fame.
so
Besides being from Katie?
besides being from TNA,
Who? Where?
anyway, so we're watching this match, right? You were there, right?
Yeah,
Alright.
we were here.
So we're watching this match. We're not even paying attention, but this match kept grabbing our attention because Ciampa was going like he was like
laying it in.
like
Beating
a
him like
fucking,
he owed him money.
like
Yeah.
a fucking buzzsaw, man. Just like running through this guy, like everything he was doing, he did. It looked intense,
Yeah.
and it kept like I had to stop and like pay attention to the match.
And you stopped specifically when Sorensen actually countered a move and he got
He kept up with them.
Yeah.
That match right there, man. It made
If
because
you like it on mute, yeah.
like there's no commentary, no fan reaction, no nothing. We're just seeing two dudes like go at it.
Yeah.
They were like tearing the shit out of each other, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was only 5 minutes.
Yeah,
And it was still damn good 5 minutes. Match of the week candidate?
candidate for sure. I mean, they got my attention
All
on
right.
YouTube. No story build, Abel.
Man,
No nothing.
nothing.
Just two random dudes, and man, if we get more of that from these two guys, or maybe they get a feud off this, I don't know.
Yeah.
But definitely match the if y'all didn't catch it, go back watch last week's episode of NXT.
Mhm.
It's totally like a what you call hidden gem or whatever.
Yeah, Diamond in the Rough.
Diamond in the Rough, that's it. Yeah,
Dusty Nugget.
I don't know if that was Abel or if that was Kevin Dunn talking.
Both.
Anybody want to talk about Zayn versus Nakamura at all, or does it? Or at this point,
Go for it. Say Nakamura. Say something. Dale.
okay, it's Nakamura.
What? How are you not excited?
Here's
I got excited 2 months ago.
Walking Dead. Walking Dead is like NXT right now.
Why?
Last week's episode, meh. You know why?
Why?
Nobody gives a fuck. All we're waiting about is the season finale to have Negan beat the shit out of somebody with Lucille. So the next 3 or 4 episodes don't mean fuck. NXT the last 2 or 3 weeks hasn't meant fuck, and the next 2 episodes are going to mean fuck because all we care about is how badass NXT TakeOver is going to be compared to fucking WrestleMania. So when I told you, hey, Alphas are
It's
winning.
pretty crude what you said, but yeah.
True,
It's
Alphas are
pretty
winning
good.
before
It's
the
pretty
match
good
even
now,
started.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at right now with NXT. Like, it's cool to watch, but that shit happened. That shit's already foreseen. Like, the spoilers have been out there for a month and a half. The only reason, as much as I hate Raw right now, the reason I still watch it is because I still don't know what I'm going to get that night. And fucking, they might actually surprise me with something I might smile at.
Results may vary.
Yeah. Taking very small doses.
Like 3 hours?
Yeah.
Or 7?
Or DVR McGillicuddy over here in an hour and a half, right?
Yeah.
Is that why you weren't watching live?
Fucking fast forward that shit.
I miss that world.
Aw.
I miss that with a passion.
Spoiler alert: Alphas are the #1 contender. Who saw that coming?
Yeah.
2 months ago?
Yeah. No. Yeah. But that's not to say that the match that they have with the Vaudevillains was bad. Actually, I like that match.
I liked it a lot more watching you watch it.
Really?
It was actually pretty stiff.
Yeah, it was. And I really love all the stuff that the fucking alphas can do. That was really cool when which one was it? Was it English or was it Gotch? I think it was Gotch. It was like on the apron, fell off the apron, and Jordan caught him and threw him in a I think it was belly to belly or something. Yeah, that was really cool. And then of course their finish. Oh fuck, their finish.
Love that finish, huh?
Love that finish. And English got in a pretty cool looking powerbomb too. That was like a counter for like a leg lariat or something.
Explain to new listeners what the term finish means.
The end of the match.
Okay,
Fuck. Context clues, bitches. Like the finish of the match.
like a finisher, like a finishing move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a maneuver.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
money shot. Yeah.
It's a move that would used to end the match. Now it's step one of the final sequence of the match until you have to counter out after you kick out of 2 4 different times, and then you have to do like a super Saiyan level finisher.
Like Spirit Bomb?
Yeah.
Oh, Keith Lee.
Like seeing an NXT. That'd be good.
Oh god, I'd love to see him in NXT. That'd be awesome. Or he could go to ROH. You know, ROH. I mean, he's already there.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah.
Bailey and Asuka against Nia Jax and Eva Marie.
All right. See, here's the problem right
This is the best part. This is my favorite segment of the week because I get to see your reaction to this.
All right.
Go.
Okay. You had my attention with Asuka. Like you say,
Damn it.
you say Asuka's gonna be in a match. It's a tag team match. Okay, whatever. Bailey, okay, sure, she's good. Whatever, she's a champ. Okay, but Asuka's in a match, so this is gonna be good, right? Okay. So
is this supposed to be the meter, or is that how limp you are? Or hard?
You figure it out.
All right. So
I'm illustrating his.
Because I thought you were left-handed.
No, Randy's a lefty.
All right. So that's the good part. Yeah, like that. Okay.
Wait.
Then you tell me her opponent.
Keep going. Go. I'll live. Go.
Nia Jax and Eva fucking Marie.
Wait, you're looking at Eva Marie.
Ugh.
You are looking at Eva Marie, and I'll give you that. Eva
And
Marie,
the commentary.
Corey Graves, I agree with that motherfucker 100%. You know why?
Why?
Because he proves my point every time he speaks about her.
Mm-hmm.
He says, when someone's talking about her, shut up and just look at her.
Take it in.
It's just don't say anything about her. Just look at her. Because she's a walking piece of art in that ring. When what she's wearing and what she looks like, she's red all over. I mean, she's got a robe and she's got the tight clothes on and her titties all hanging out. She's a specimen of what the the diva division is supposed to be.
Women's division. It's NXT.
No. Where's Kevin Dunn at? No, this is this is Eva Marie we're talking about.
They're just women until they get to the main roster, and then they're divas. I'm Kevin Dunn.
See, even Kevin Dunn agrees with me that this.
It's getting too hot under there.
So, with that being the case, let's just put it like this. Eva Marie sucks and doesn't need to be in the ring. Keep her on the outside of the ring in tight clothes and her titties all hanging out, promoting WrestleMania, waving flags and whatever the hell she does. and call it a day. I don't want to see her in the ring. I no, nothing about her. I want to see wrestle. No, she has no wrestling sense moveset. I mean, what is she gonna do? Oh, she's gonna take a beating. Oh, Asuka can whip her ass. Very good. You can take a beating. I'm proud of you. But
for that segment, I need to give a thumbs up to whichever surgeon gave her those boobs because I was expecting one of them to break. Asuka was stiff kicking.
God.
Yeah. Asuka landed like 6 or 7 stiff forward kicks to the rack. I was like, oh my God.
All right, shut up. I'm not talking about Eva Marie. Yes, I was expecting an explosion to happen in the ring. Unfortunately,
instead it happened in your pants.
All right, nothing going on down here. No, well, Asuka's in the ring, so maybe. But with and then you know what? There's not even haven't even gotten to Nia Jax. I'm starting to doubt that she's actually Samoan or related to that stupid blood. Because usually a Samoan is supposed to have talent, and I haven't seen it yet. I mean, she's The Rock's third cousin removed somewhere, right? Is that what it is?
The Rock's 18th broken condom. That's what happened.
But still, I mean, what the fuck?
Like 15 years and an episode of Maury later, we find out Nia Jax is related to The Rock.
Like, there's nothing there. Like, there's
even there, like it's flat.
No,
it's like a huge brick wall, right?
Or a round wall, whatever. It's just
cold.
It's just yeah. What? It's just.
Wow, Travis.
God damn it! That's what I've been saying for years.
Wow.
So anyway, what the match was okay.
It was odd the way that whole thing was. That whole match.
Jesus.
Try to bring it back around to relevancy. That match was just paced weird. It started weird.
Yeah, because
weird.
Nia Jax and Eva Marie was in the fucking match. That's why.
Okay.
Look what they have to work with.
Since we have Travis all in a tizzy, we're gonna try this again. Push, keep, fire.
Oh.
We tried doing this before. We all forgot. So we're gonna try this again. Push, keep, fire.
Take 2.
Eva Marie, Nia Jax, and Travis's personal favorite, when the lights are out, Dana Brooke.
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started about that bitch. God damn. I said that Eva Marie has no talent. I mean, at least she's attractive. I mean, this is one thing. You got the tight clothes and everything, whatever. She likes to do the poses and the whatever. Like, is that gonna get you over? I was like, what the hell? All she's doing is bringing Emma down. Emma, now there's some talent right there.
Listeners, you can leave your stupid jokes on the Facebook page, but at least give us an honest answer also. Push 1 to the main roster. Keep 1 on NXT. Fire the third one. Push, keep, fire.
That's how you play the game. Don't say, fire them all. No, play the game.
You heard her. Play the game.
What?
So we'll be going over them next week in our huge WrestleMania preview erections episode.
Oh, next week is the...
Yeah, WrestleMania and NXT TakeOver. Yeah.
TakeOver?
And it's official now. So here's after last week's NXT, here's the card.
Okay.
Sami Zayn against Nakamura.
Hi.
Asuka versus Bayley for the women's title.
Hi.
Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe for the NXT title. The American Alphas against the Mechanics for the tag titles. Whatever the fuck. For the tag titles. And Austin Aries against Baron Corbin.
Again, 50-50 on that match. But
what's TakeOver WrestleMania?
TakeOver for sure.
There you go.
Yeah.
Quality over quantity?
Right now, yeah. Oh, right. Well, hold on. How many matches was that? That was 7?
5 matches for NXT. WrestleMania already has 8 for the card. They still haven't announced Y2J versus AJ, and they're doing the Memorial Battle Royal on the free giveaway that they're giving on USA Network.
So the first hour of 7.
So the first hour of 7 is going to be the Andre the Giant, and then they're going to squeeze in probably the 4-on-4 Cooter Fest somewhere in the free show, and then we're going to get the match. So yeah, we're looking at about 11 matches total through 7 hours.
That's another reason I don't want to go to WrestleMania.
7 hours. We have a fucking wrestling podcast that we don't want to do 7 hours of WrestleMania.
Our listeners definitely don't want that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Listeners, do you want 7 hours of us or
see.
7 hours of WrestleMania?
Shit, I'd rather want 7 hours of me.
I want 7 minutes of you.
Well, that's all you're gonna get.
Well, hell, if I was drunk enough, I would want 7 of you.
What?
This went over.
Yeah. This
Somebody had to make him feel special.
Let's move on.
Y'all sure as hell weren't.
Yeah.
All right, I'll break out the notepad for this. I'm gonna go through Ring of Honor really quick.
Oh, Ring of Honor.
We
That's
had
the
it-
thing.
I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
All y'all forgot about that.
Yeah.
7 tag team gauntlet for a #1 contender.
What?
Yeah.
7 teams.
Yeah,
That's 14.
and that went through the whole episode.
Wow.
So here's how it broke down. Red Dragon was the first team.
Okay.
They faced Caprice Coleman and Adam Ferrara.
Okay.
Red Dragon won. The next team was House of Truth. Jay Diesel, and they wound up getting this new rookie called Chris Caruso.
You already lost me.
Yeah, I already lost you. Doesn't matter. Red Dragon won.
Nah.
The next team, Young Bucks.
Ooh.
Super Kick Party.
Yeah.
Everybody got y'all invitations. Young Bucks won.
Okay.
Next team was Tough Tim Hughes and Brutal Bob. That was a huge Super Kick Party. You would have loved that.
Who's Tim Hughes?
The new rookie that Brutal Bob is mentoring.
Okay.
Brutal Bob is still a thing.
Yeah.
Tim Hughes has this thing where he's like, because he's small, and so he picks up a guy. He picks up a guy for a sidewalk slam.
Small guy
And he
in
like-
ROH. Who the fuck it?
He slowly turns around and goes,
Ah!
like he's making like he's struggling really hard to pick him up, and then he just dumps on the floor. It's kind of stupid. He got super kicked his head off.
Okay.
Young Bucks won that too.
Nice.
The next match against the Addiction.
Ah.
That were the next team. 2 minutes later, your Young Bucks knocked out the Addiction. The final team, who wound up winning the whole thing, Roppongi Vice.
Really?
But the last 15 minutes were Young Bucks against Roppongi Vice. That
Wow.
shit was awesome.
And this is for #1 contender.
#1 contender.
Okay, so
You know what-
Roppongi Vice versus War Machine coming up.
Yeah,
Nice.
Roppongi Vice against War Machine.
I'm down with that.
Technically, that's all one match. That's nowhere near a match that we candidate. But Roppongi Vice versus Young Bucks and Young Bucks versus Red Dragon are like the diamonds in the rough if you want to go back and watch it while you can. That was fun shit.
Okay.
And that's Ring of Honor in a nutshell. Next weekend is Supercard of Honor. The main event's the Machine Guns against the Young Bucks.
Okay.
And Adam Cole is wrestling ACH 1-on-1.
Oh, okay. Adam Cole versus ACH. That should
Yeah.
be good. Especially with ACH's little videos that he's been posting where it's like, you know, still nice guy, but a little frustrated,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah.
And he's in his home state.
Yeah. I'm digging it a lot.
Yep.
I wonder where that's going.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully.
Hopefully with Prince Nana.
Nah. Really? Maybe? Eh. I don't know. I hope it goes somewhere for him. I like ACH.
It's like the first little promo, I guess he did, or where he's on his phone. He was
in the car. Yeah.
cutting an interview with himself. I guess. Anyway, he was saying that he was tired of people calling him the future. Like he didn't want to be the future. That was kind of weird.
Because he's not the future. He's the right now.
Yeah.
He's been the right now for years.
Legit. What's he missing?
I don't know. I don't know if he's missing anything. I think that they could book him if they.
Because
book
he
him
has a
strongly.
catchphrase.
He's got
He
the
has
motivation
gimmicks.
stuff.
I mean, he has like
Yeah.
he calls out every single move he does. Like
Yeah, and
Scorpion.
he has names for each move, and
Yeah.
they're colorful names.
So what's he missing
Nothing.
for him to be?
All he's missing is the backing of whatever creative company he's in, and say, hey, what? We're gonna give him the strap and let him go. I could see him taking out Jay Lethal and being on top of ROH the same way how Jay Lethal's been. I can see it. I don't know if ROH.
Words there.
I don't know if ROH will do it, but if somebody were to be like, hey, you know what? Let's have him beat Jay and let him be on top for a while. I believe it.
I wonder
Maybe if he knocks out Ishii and gets the television title.
I'd buy it too. I'd buy him beating anybody in ROH, to be honest.
Who do you think? That's probably an easy answer. There's a talent scout, William Regal. He's a talent scout.
Okay.
NXT.
Yeah.
Who's he got his eye on more, Lethal or ACH?
Ooh.
If you could bring in one, if you're William Regal,
Lethal by the name recognition. I think they're doing that a lot right now, where they're picking up guys that have known talent. Nakamura, AJ Styles, Austin Aries, to a lesser extent, Anderson and Gallows from the Bullet Club.
Way lesser extent.
Yeah, but still, they have recognition as opposed to ACH, who's still trying to find his own persona in his company, let alone Jay Lethal, who's been damn near everywhere.
Although to just play devil's advocate, if you had to choose between those two, if I were Regal, I'd be like, well, yeah, the youth factor, you know.
One thing that might be missing, this is a small critique, and I'm not taking anything away from him, but as far as gimmick-wise goes and character, I don't know if because his character right now is really video game oriented and anime oriented and everything. I know, crazy, right?
New Day?
That's he would make a good addition to that, but is that too much? Yeah. And my thing is, if you really want to grow, like, if you look at him in Lethal takes himself serious. Like, he's like the man, you know?
Yeah.
And ACH is
kind of RVD.
A little bit. Like, he's got the little niche audience, like, just in video games and anime stuff. So if you could maybe drop that, or maybe evolve it to where it's more, because right now you're appealing to like bingo hall arenas.
That's kind of hard right now for ACH to do, because Jay Lethal, he wound up getting on a whole new level of credibility when he was actually pulling off the Ric Flair impersonation. I don't think so much the Macho Man, but him pretending to be Ric Flair and then seeing like a version of old 80s NWA Ric Flair through Jay Lethal right now as television champion, then merging the titles and still running with the heavyweight champion. Him being credible as a top level star. I don't think ACH has done enough in his career for him to be taken to that level.
But you got to get it at some point, you know.
You got to evolve your character.
Yeah, I mean,
Jay Lethal.
I see what you did there. Evolve.
No, that's not what it is.
You see ACH in the tournament then?
Sure, why not?
What tournament?
The cruiserweight tournament that the Evolve shows are going to be taping. At the Evolve events, they're going to actually be taping some of these NXT.
Oh, they're talking about the NXT Cup thing or whatever.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh, I definitely say. I don't know what NXT's doing. If it's just bringing in one-time only appearances or one and only.
Yeah.
Thing. I don't know, but we should see. What else we got? Sorry, went off on a couple.
Yeah, that was there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Lucha Underground.
See.
Pick something.
Well, we're gonna talk about Lucha Underground. After we're done talking about Lucha Underground, we might do our little drawing here, huh? No, we put it up on Facebook, our comic book, as well as our poster that we got in Austin, Austin Warfare. So far, the one and only time that Lucha Underground has gone on the road.
We had jealous.
Yes, we had a lot of shares and
a lot more likes.
Yeah, a lot of likes on Facebook. We also had some retweets on Twitter. So we got all those names. We're gonna put them in Chris's stinky old beanie, and he's already got them written down and ready to get put into the hat. Yeah, and there they go. And
they've already melted.
Yeah, once they're in there at the end of the
it's moving.
We're gonna pull it out and see who actually won the goods. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool.
We're giving stuff away now, folks.
Yeah,
like big time.
Yeah, but first you gotta listen to us the app. So
and you gotta pay your own shipping and handling. Now we'll cover.
I didn't think about that.
We'll cover that. We'll figure it out.
I got FX account. We did.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We got it. So anyway, let's start yapping then. We finally saw Dario Cueto's brother, Matanza.
Yeah, the big reveal.
Yeah.
You were there when you saw it.
Yeah.
And then I said, "How do we feel about this?"
And I said, "I don't know."
And then I said, "Remember, he ate a dude."
That's true.
And we said, yes.
For people that aren't aware, Lucha does take their storyline seriously. Apparently, Matanza ate a guy in a prison cell.
Yeah.
So he's cannibal.
Yeah.
Legit. You know, southern Mexico, past below the Mexico City borderline, they roll that way. So that explains a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, we're talking about not at the YMCA. We're talking about like ate a dude.
Yeah. So
yeah, I'll take the YMCA.
One guy in a 6-pack of Soul cerveza later.
Yeah.
There goes Matanza.
So okay, because we said last season
Yes, we
that
did
this
say.
should be a fucking huge reveal. Like this got to be.
It wouldn't have shocked me if it was a midget.
Yeah.
I would have loved it. I was like, fuck yeah, that's Lucha.
like the
It's a
little,
killer midget.
like the little crazy ones from Borderlands.
Yeah. Oh, that would be awesome. Yes.
But no, we just get a dude.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. Like, can this guy eat somebody? Like that is what I'm thinking here.
Because that's in the back of my mind. I
that's in
can't
the back
get
of my
that
mind
image
too.
out of my head.
Like, okay, putting that aside, just for a second, when he walked out, he was covered in blood. What did you say? Mexican Jason Voorhees, right?
No, I said yeah. Because what was his name? Matanza.
Matanza.
I said, is Matanza Spanish for Jason? I don't know.
Yeah.
Jason Voorhees.
I mean, he had the blood dripping off of him.
He looked like Jason.
He looked like a big menacing dude, which he should look like a big menacing
Right.
dude. It's just I don't know if I could buy him as eating somebody, because when I'm thinking about somebody eating someone, I was thinking like monster,
Right.
you know, fangs and kind of, you know,
A monster.
disfigured.
A beast.
Yeah, beast. You know, something. You know, but he's a dude.
You
who's-
when you're hungry.
Yeah, like somebody needs to get this motherfucker Snickers. But that's not what we got. We got a dude who's a big menacing dude who was covered in blood, who looks like he would fuck you up, and I don't want to meet him in a dark alley, and I certainly don't want to jump the rails at a WWE event and hit him, like other Wyatt family members. But like, I don't know. I'm kind of torn. It's like, this is enough if he didn't eat the guy.
If I didn't have that,
Yeah, like I'm expecting part werewolf, part walker. You know,
And not
like
only-
or walker werewolf. You know, like that's what I'm expecting.
not only that, that's what we saw, like him eating dude, like all the blood splatter everywhere. That's not even what, you know, all the other vignettes of Dario leading guys into there, and
He might have eaten more than
I didn't
one.
know you heard all the yells in the back, and like they're getting torn up and shit.
Yeah,
This has been an ongoing thing. It's been eating people apparently.
yeah. And if he gets in the ring with anybody, even if it's Mil Muertes or Phoenix, and they have like a 15-minute match where there's like wrestles and jumping in the ropes and, you know, a lariat and a counter and this and that, like, it's not going to do all the vignettes justice.
Yeah, you're right. I'm kind of disappointed. That
Like, he killed 3 fucking college dudes that just like, hey, we want to fight. Is this the right place? Yeah, sure. Get in
I
there.
know what you did last summer.
Yeah, and then they got cornholed, you know, and yeah, like,
his favorite maneuver.
yeah.
It's a finisher. What's a finish?
Apparently Matanza likes it too. So I don't know. Like, I'm torn. I'm so torn. Chris, what about you? Travis and I have been doing a lot of talking.
I can't make it. This is Lucha Underground. I'm not gonna base a whole character on the first 15 seconds of what I see on television. I'm gonna give it. I want to see him in the ring.
Like Cobra Moon?
I've had a few more episodes of Cobra Moon.
No, the first time.
Cobra Moon was a match. Cobra Moon was not 15 seconds of looking at the guy and then turning the camera away to something else.
He's got a point.
So
I still liked her. He didn't, but
yeah, I'm not gonna judge it on 15 seconds. Give me 15 more. Well, Famous B took 40 before he got you.
no famous beat this past episode.
Give a break.
Yeah, you don't want to kill too soon.
Trios titles were defended.
Yay! And they were lost to the rightful owners.
I want to say something about this.
Oh, here we go.
We knew because it's tapings and everything what the stipulation was. Well, last week there was the
Yeah.
there was the backstage thing with they said okay,
Yeah, if we lose, we all take it up the ass.
pretty much, yeah. So they had to go the open road, brother. If they lost, they can never wrestle again. Anyway, so we knew about that. Wasn't a big deal for us. Match started. Well, they did the introductions. The lovely Melissa, she did it, and I gotta say, TV does not do her justice at
Yeah.
all. Whew.
Yeah.
She's very attractive.
Live and in person, woofda.
Yeah, very stunning.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, so she does the ring announcing, right? And everybody's in the ring. Before the match starts, she says to the crowd, if this team does not win their match, they cannot wrestle again, and they'll never wrestle. They'll never wrestle.
They have to disband or something like that.
That reaction from the audience was priceless. I have never heard a reaction for a stipulation in a match like I heard before this match.
It was very visceral. Like, what? Boo! What the fuck? No, they can't. Oh my god! Like they
like
crazy.
the closest thing I can compare that to was Daniel Bryan getting eliminated at Royal Rumble the first time.
Yeah. And that was like a thing happening. That wasn't a stipulation announcement.
Yeah.
This was a stipulation announcement that people lost their shit. Yeah.
Like these people, like the whole believers, those believers got fucking pissed.
Well, because they don't have access to a Titantron or a Jumbotron or anything.
Exactly.
So all this stuff's happening backstage. Everybody that goes to a taping, all you see is what's in the ring. So when they say the announcement to the people that are there that have no idea what's going on.
That kind of sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, I couldn't get over that. That just reaction made me laugh.
Yeah.
These people are losing their shit over the stipulation, and then the whole no chance after that.
No.
Yeah. But the match itself was actually pretty good.
It's not a candidate.
Well, sure, it's a candidate, but it's not the pick for sure.
Okay.
But of course, the stipulation they won their match. You're looking at me like,
No, I'm just trying to process of elimination.
Mm-hmm.
No one's had an official pick for match of the week yet.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. All right, how about we just get there?
By the way, they're the champs. Okay.
Heavyweight title match.
Oh.
Phoenix cashes in the gift of the gods title for the unique opportunity of Mil Muertes for the Lucha Underground World Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Sound effect boy, go.
Good job.
Is that your match of the week?
Yes.
Is that your match of the week?
It is my match of the week.
It's my match of the week.
Why is your match of the week?
Bitch.
Even though they've spread this out and us being in person, we've seen this match about 4 times already. And every time it's been something different. Every time they've raised the bar. Every time they've managed to make me go. And for Phoenix to finally win the belt, it just, the crowd, the atmosphere, the moves, the counters, ending up in the crowd, tearing Mil Muertes' mask.
Yeah.
Like the
That's
vulnerability.
right there.
Yeah. Not even storytelling within like how we got to the match. The storytelling from bell to bell.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, you're gonna rip off my mask, bitch? I'm gonna rip off your mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my match of the week pick, hands down.
It's a good culmination of all of season 1.
And still, might not even be the end of it.
Oh yeah.
You
I'm
know,
just saying this, because especially after the end of the match, like he's not even done celebrating with the fans. He's in the crowd, just cheer, body surfing,
Bleeding hepatitis all over the fans.
put that on a shirt. I went to the temple and came back with
Pepsi.
No, but Katrina gets in the ring and she basically says, well, have fun celebrating now, because next week, Aztec Warfare 2, it's now for the title, which means you're in it, bitch.
Oh, by the way, you're first.
Yes.
Bitch.
and
my guy is 20th. Bitch.
Yeah.
and you still have Rey and Dragon Azteca and Matanza and Mil Muertes. And
But see, Matanza doesn't get one of those nice little letters with the
with the little wax.
The big wax seal.
Yeah. I saw that wax seal and I was like, Hail Hydra.
Yeah.
So it's our match of the week pick.
Yes.
This thing.
Is this going to be on our match of the year list? Which, by the way, what's our match of the year list so far?
It's going to take long for him to
Yeah,
I don't know.
You know what? Fuck it.
Not off the top of my head.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. Already.
Go ahead.
Yeah?
Go ahead. Do it. Do it.
That's a reluctant thumbs up.
It's on our list.
Yeah.
It's official.
I think that their match last year, Grave Consequences, which, by the way, was our match of the year last year.
So is it any surprise that this is a match of the year candidate?
Better than this match. So if both of these matches were in the same calendar year, I'd be like, no, we go with Grave Consequences. Since this is a new calendar year, okay, let's throw it on the list. But I don't know if this is going to be my match of the year pick. I'm just saying, It's definitely the match of the week. Definitely.
You didn't have to put your thumbs up, Abel, if you didn't want to. You're like defending. You're like trying to defend yourself.
Well,
we're not arguing.
I'm telling you what I think about the match. I like it.
Here's our huge ass list for match of the year so far. We're in March.
Actually have it.
We're in March.
Okay.
This is our huge list we got so far.
I'm glad somebody's keeping track.
Nakamura versus Styles for the Intercontinental IWGP title from Wrestle Kingdom 10.
Okay.
That's number 1. See if this sounds familiar. Phoenix versus King Cuerno, the opening match for season 2 of Lucha Underground, the Gift of the Gods title match.
Yep.
That's so funny. The first match in the first episode.
And now, Muertes versus Phoenix for the Lucha Underground heavyweight title. Those are our 3 matches so far for match of the year.
2 of them are from Lucha Underground.
2 of them are from Phoenix.
Yeah. Are we just marks?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I could have told you that. Abel.
I mean, is this abnormal for?
I took a day off of work to drive to a fucking house show.
How long did you wait outside?
Let me finish.
5 fucking hours. Thank you very
Let me
much.
finish the question. Are we just marks, or is Lucha Underground that good? Or do we just have blinders, us 3, somehow we have this weird synergy where everything Lucha Underground is just amazing? Are we crazy, or is it really that good?
That
Well, you are
anything that
crazy.
Lucha would do isn't great. Is mind-boggling because they are perfect in every single way.
Oh, shit.
But what are you talking about?
Quality over quantity.
Okay.
You know, if WWE had a
pause over here.
Yes,
WWE had a 1-hour show and kept it real, oh wait, they do. It's NXT. They've had good matches. It's been consistently good for the most part.
Yeah.
But nothing that stands out because we already expect that. When you already have expectations of a brand and they still exceed them.
They exceed your expectations. Yeah.
You know, and this isn't us talking about our ass saying, oh my God, we love Lucha. That's why we're going to put everything they offer on our match of the year. We just went specifically on things that we covet, that we hold up to, that make it on our list.
Yeah.
If we were to have our own list. You're a storyline guy. That was up the wazoo.
Yeah. We
Even
kind of
before the belt.
we blew past it a little bit. Like, okay, the Disciples of Death lost the titles, and then there was a backstage vignette where Mil Muertes is beating the holy shit out of them.
The electricity out of it.
Yes. One of them decides to fight back and actually hits
It's like a
Mil.
scene from Teenage Mutant Turtles when Shredder or Tatsu beats up the young guy because.
And this is very inconsiderate for Nancy having to wake up early. But yeah, there's that storyline there. Yeah. There's that storyline there of him like, hey, you lost your titles. We're supposed to be a group. Now I got to go out there after kicking your ass. And then he goes and loses the titles. It was a bad day all around for him. And there was story all throughout the episode because of that. And I'm a storyline guy, and that was a great story.
What about the beginning of the episode? We blew past that too, where Phoenix is kind of caressing the title, about to have sex with it. And then lights go out and
Warm apple pie.
right, and Katrina. And then Katrina pops up.
Warm Katrina.
And it was funny.
I don't know. Apparently she's dead.
Yeah. Well, because she says it's no secret. I want your power. And then, like a boss, this guy's like,
Well, you could have my power.
like didn't even wait for her to finish the sentence. He's like,
I will inject you with my power.
It's
lethal dose.
It's going to be warm. They do call me Phoenix.
But in the most, I would say, cinematic vignette that we've seen from Lucha, like
They kiss and the
kiss
camera
and the
went
camera-
around them.
yeah, that was very cinematic. She, if you saw it, kind of touching, she like kind of wiped a tear off her face.
She did. Yeah, and she kind of did it like away from the camera, like she was trying to hide it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
Phoenix's boogers. That's why they was on.
Oh.
and then like a big cock tease, she disappears. And then his reaction
Women.
when the lights come back on.
Like, chingao, esta pendeja aquí.
Yeah. I almost had that ass. You know what he's thinking.
Yeah.
Come on then.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, good.
And then, we missed the other one where Mundo, like the douchebag that he is,
Mundo was being a douche to Puma. Yeah.
just walks into the gym with the shades on and just talking
Starts
shit.
shadow boxing next to Puma. Like,
And then Puma apparently has super soldier serum
Mm-hmm.
and just punches a hole right through the fucking punching bag.
Yes. Apparently there was a wormhole or something in that punching bag. Yeah, but
Still cool visual though.
yeah, it was kind of cool. Yeah.
next week, well, this coming week, Aztec Warfare #2
Well, for the title,
for the
apparently.
title.
Yeah.
It's a little. I was kind of disappointed because it's a little Royal Rumble. Let's copy that shit.
You got to remember though, this was taped in December, January.
Was that
so? Was it the chicken or the egg? Like, what came first here?
Yeah.
You know, I was disappointed when I first heard the way it ended. You know, because we went from, oh my God, this is one of my match of the year picks to, oh man, you're doing that. And it took me a while to realize, wait a minute, we're already damn near about to start season 3 of taping. This might have been taped. Maybe WWE read the spoil and said, you know what, we need to do something like that.
Maybe.
I think you're giving them too much credit.
You never know, but it's just wild speculation.
That's a show, man. That's Lucha.
Is it?
In a nutshell. Yeah.
We're
Bull rope
we're not
match.
We're not done yet.
What?
No, for the show, for the episode, Lucha Underground.
Well, you said that's a show when you're
No.
about it. That's what you said.
We still got.
What?
Yeah.
All right. So here's the live drawing.
Show them what we're drawing for.
Well, we have this here. This one is framed because this is Travis's, and he already framed it. So you're not getting one with the frame. Yeah, you're getting one unframed, so you can frame it yourself.
We're just gonna fold it up in a bunch of pieces, and we're just gonna mail it to you.
Yeah. And then where's the comic? Do you have the comic?
No, I don't have the comic.
No. Well, then
It's
how are we gonna give it
somewhere.
away if we don't have it?
We have it.
I have
It's not
several
here.
at home.
Yeah.
No, not on set.
Right.
Okay.
Just pretend the comic book is there.
Yeah, and a comic book.
Da, 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 da.
All right, are you ready? Are we gonna do this, or are we doing the drawing? Are we doing? You have your hand.
He's
deep
fondling
in there.
He's been fondling for a while.
Oh, wait, he has a thing. All right.
Barely.
Hey.
English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
I don't speak. No, senor. Why are you giggling? Don't tell me it's Aaron.
I would have rigged it.
Oh.
Senor Dono Johnson.
What? Don O. Johnson. Hell yeah. That's our boy Donovan. That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Let's see if we can. It's kind of all tattered up, but it's just so that we can prove. I don't think that's going to pick up on the camera.
No.
Hey, maybe?
Your fat fingers in the way.
Shut up.
Run, it's blurry.
It's a large, out of focus monster.
And he's in our direction. Run for your life.
Yeah. Okay. Donovan Johnson. Congratulations, Dono.
Wait!
Ooh.
I actually have another one I can spare.
Oh, you son of a bitch! We have two?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
You're saving one for WrestleCon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't want you giving all your shit away. All right. So apparently we're gonna have two. Can you believe this? This is madness.
Fucking idiot.
No, fuck that. Never mind.
Really? Oh. Da-da-da-da. Are we gonna do that again?
Check the name first.
Just pull it out.
I'll check the name first.
Just whip it out.
Oh, shit.
Jeez, why did you put them in like spitball-sized little balls? You could have just folded it once. Every single one.
Live radio, folks. Ain't nothing like it.
It's like grandma trying to knit a sweater over here.
See, since we kind of knew him personally, you know, he almost got us in trouble one time on the road trip from Dallas, you know, because he had weed and never told us.
Oh,
Never shared.
yeah.
Yeah, so we'll pick somebody else. Senor Johnny Cisco.
Cisco?
Yeah,
Oh,
Johnny Cisco.
I don't know that guy.
I think he shared this like 4 times.
Did he? Well, he didn't.
We had several that
He didn't
like.
get entered 4 times.
We never said one share only. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Johnny Cisco.
Not Johnny
That's-
Mundo. Not Cisco, but Johnny Cisco. Right?
Just blow your load and sing the thong song now. Get it out of your system.
Dun, dun, dun,
Congratulations, Johnny.
dun, dun.
You,
Oh God! Please end the show now. Hurry.
wait. No, there you go. It's the thong song.
Why?
Why indeed?
That was for you, Johnny.
Somebody should have worn his brown pants. Johnny and Dono.
Hell
Harsh,
yeah.
is there any other things? Anything from anybody?
Yes. What did our lovely listeners say while we were yapping away and
I think
ignoring?
you may have turned off everything after you started doing the thong song dance.
Oh, okay.
Next week, we're going to throw our PayPal address up there. So whenever Abel starts to dance, y'all can donate some money. Because we're not getting paid for this shit. And we can't get these posters for free. I had to do a lot of illegal stuff to get my hands on enough posters.
A lot of sucking.
lot of things that he says that he regrets, but he really doesn't. Okay, so yeah, Porsche, what did people say?
No, really, they just turned it off because you don't song dance.
Yeah.
That was 30 seconds ago.
And everybody just left.
There's still says there's people there. Did you just not write stuff down?
Listen, the only thing I have is that there's reasons why Lucha Underground was nominated for an Emmy. Because
that is true. Because it's good.
That is true. Yeah.
Who said that?
actually, technically, it was me.
It was you that said that.
Yes.
Oh. You're commenting.
I'm commenting on myself. Taking the
It was only a matter of time.
Yeah. All right. Did you put that in your empty Coke can? Oh,
We don't need these anymore.
Yeah. Okay. Is that a show? Are we done?
We're done.
We're done?
In more ways than one.
Okay. Well, we're done. Thank you so much for tuning in. Next week, same time, Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock Central. So yeah, that's gonna be our go home show before Mania. So definitely want to check that out.
Oh, can't wait for
Fuck you. This is our go home show for Takeover.
That too. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
All right. Adios, my friends. Keep it classy.
Toodles. Now, how does the saying go? We're not supposed to go home, but we got to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, you beat me to it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.